Good news, everybody, it's Wiggles back with another video, and of course today's video we're going to be talking about the newest Qq9 legendary skin added to the game, of course coming from the double wing draw. Now, you know, the Qq9 did receive quite a significant buff in this last season update, which has basically brought it right back to the meta. Now, it's nice that it's not the overpowered Qq9 meta that once was, when literally if you weren't running it, you were getting stomped on every lobby. This one just kind of makes it more so you can actually compete with guns like the Odin, the KSP, the ASM-10, the Swordfish, the MAC-10 if you're within 5 feet of the person. Even then, MAC-10 it's the fire rate. The M13 is still slapping strong as always. Now, I will say this much, this gun is a ton of fun to use. I haven't actually used a Qq9 in quite some time. Now, this is going to be the loadout I'm going to be using for this video, as you can tell. 45 round extended. Now, of course, there are people that like the 10mm because it does add a little bit of damage and damage range buff, but because of the slower fire rate, you do pay the price on that. With that being said, of course, here is just kind of a breakdown of what to expect from this gun when you are shooting at your enemies. This seeing how it's going to damage certain parts of the body. I gotta admit, man, this graph is super nice. Obviously, it's not going to be exactly the same until you jump into the firing range and see what it actually does. There is always going to be a little bit of a difference between the two. Granted, I mean, if you do the math, it kind of adds itself up all the way anyways. But we're going to jump into the firing range. I'm going to show this gun off and have some fun. So here we are. Of course, we're always going to start off with the good old-fashioned weapon. I got to admit, I have another Qq9 skin, and man, I like this one a lot. It's super clean. The iron sight, now the iron sights are a little bit like a little wide in the back, so you know you do kind of stare at that center point. I kind of wish it was a little tighter, kind of like how the base skin is, where it's not as intrusive with the oval, but they have ones where it's much more kind of like it's a little bit tighter, so you can definitely kind of feel like you're zoomed in or sighted in when you are taking your shots when you're ADS. Of course, you know, I didn't do this the last two videos, so you got to definitely do it now. Of course, being, you know, you got to check out the player skin. Definitely not going to be surprised at all. You know, look, the season with Ghost in the Shell, definitely the simps, the weebs. I can't even lie, I'm in there too. Look, I like anime. All right, it makes it fun. All right, there's not a lot of people that kind of like the skin. It's very basic. I think it's actually awesome. It kind of brings back a little bit of some type of like the idea of it being a Call of Duty game. You know, it's just an oversized coat with a sword and weapons. Nothing overly flashy, minus the silver hair. With that being said, we're just gonna kind of go do a quick damage check. Yeah, it's all over the place. 30 to the chest. 30 to the head, so there's really no, so it's the same as just like the graph showed. It's going to be exactly the same. It's got a lot of vertical. I kind of forgot about that. No, it's pretty easy to control. As you can tell, it kind of sprays all over the place. That's definitely part of the problem when you run a no stock. There's really not too much more. It shoots super fast. It's fun to use. It's a Qq9. I'm sure you've got a loadout of your own that's super fun. That's not why we're here. We're here just to kind of check out the legendary skin. Do.
Frag out.
We lost the lead.
Enemy contact. I got the
I hate that spot so much.
Tied for the lead. We lost the lead. Fight harder. Lost the lead. Enemy spotted. Taking the lead.
Extra bullets are always a plus. Till you run out.
Tied for the lead.
Just sitting in the corner. I can't believe I missed that.
Grenade out.
Lost the lead. It's too close. Fight harder.
Dude. You know, I really mean this when I say this. That dude is really pissing me off. I hate the M4 so much. Get out of here with your stupid M4, man.
Be advised, hostile hunter-killer drone inbound. Heads up, enemy UAV spotted. Hostile hunter-killer drone inbound.
Nope, I'm gonna die. Yep. This same dude. Yeah, if you didn't know, they buffed the crap out of the M4. I don't care what anybody tells me. It is super annoying.
Be advised, hostile sentry gun spotted. Hostile sentry gun, be advised, hostile hunter-killer drone inbound. It's empty. Enemy UAV spotted has been destroyed.
This is not going well.
Be advised, hostile sentry gun spotted. Hostile hunter-killer drone inbound. Hostile predator missile inbound. Enemy sentry gun has been destroyed. Sentry gun ready for deployment. Airstrike is ready. Sentry gun friendly hunter-killer drone deployed.
Oh.
Friendly airstrike incoming.
Yeah, we're gonna lose this one.
Target down.
Yeah, I pushed way too hard.
Enemy in sight.
Yeah, it's game. Just an FYI on that game. I went 35-9. So I clapped that other team. It's still lost. God damn it, that sucks. Alright, like I said, guys, it's just it's another Qq9 skin. It's definitely one of the cooler ones. I know some people might fight me and say the Meltdown Qq9 is the best. Like, you're wrong. It's okay to have your opinion. You're wrong. Alright. The Albatross to me is the best one we've gotten yet. It definitely does seem a little interesting that some of the newer guns we've been getting lately, though, I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, kind of give me a little bit of a not Overwatch. What is that game? Apex. Kind of reminds me a bit of Apex. You know, a lot of the guns in Apex Legends are a little bit more squared off, or a little bit more squared off and rectangular. They, you know, I definitely thought that with the last LK skin we got. It definitely reminded me of that, the really popular SMG in Apex Legends. This one kind of gives me a little bit of the same feel, but overall, I actually really like this. I don't use the Qq9 a whole lot, definitely, as you can tell from that gameplay, but it is still a lot of fun to use. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, please remember, shoot first, shoot last, win those gunfights, and have fun. Till latest.